Hey there YouTube, Super Brain AK here, and I've had a lot of people asking me what the heck kind of driver are you using. Well, today I'm going to go through that. It is from, give me a second, from Sparky Projects. I'm going to link this page in the description. And this is his transformer driver. It has two sort of outputs, really, that will do MOSFETs that pull the two to ground opposite of each other. Good for basically doing a adjustable ZVS, but it's not going to be ZVS because it's not resonant with the transformer. And so that's the basic circuit of what I have, but I used one output. I could add another if I wanted to, but I don't have another massive transistor like that. One day. And so I'm using this half of the driver. And so, and also I have, it's inverted. So basically these are NPN transistors which pull it to ground, or I am using PNP which source the current to basically flip the polarity. And also for this, use a MOSFET there. I used another PNP transistor that drives my main transistor here. So yeah, that is the circuit. And also this resistor here, that changes the frequency, and if you put another potentiometer here between these two and that potentiometer there, you can get a pulse width adjustment, which is basically, say that's a resistor, you can adjust it like that so that one will be on more than the other, or that one will be on more than 50% or less than, basically. And so here is my actual layout. This is the low voltage driver power supply. It is 12 volt, 1.5 amps. This is a phonage grounded plug. So this negative there from the outside, so the minus is ground. And that goes to this filter capacitor. That's 4,700 microfarads. A little bit overkill. And powers my fan on here. It's a 22 volt fan, which I can add a bigger power supply with more voltage to get it to dissipate more heat, but that guy doesn't make much heat. At least not yet. And so that goes to this relay, which also has a diode here. So the positive to this relay, which is open, normally open, and the diode will connect to the positive to this coil, prevent any back spikes and whatever, which goes to this switch, So, whoop, is on. That's off. That's on, so the relay would engage, connecting to the positive to this wire here, which connects to this, which goes to the input of the driver. And then also the negative goes to this wire too, which would be on here. This is the negative here. And yeah, that's the input and on-off. And the actual driver here is, it has two leads here for positive and negative to the actual power supply that drives the transformer. Main filter capacitor here, 50 volt. I've also got a grounding wire which goes to the heatsink. Pull this big old thing off. Then it is base, collector, and emitter on this big guy. So here's the actual driver. There's the two potentiometers. That is frequency, and that is pulse width. These are the two, I used, 10K resistors to the bases. Bases of these two transistors here, P and P. And then these two resistors here go to the collectors. And then these go from the collector to the other one's base. The collector to the other one's base. And there's also another resistor under there, see the little tan guy, that goes from this collector to this base. That's 680 ohms. And then this resistor goes to the base of the main transistor. And the collector goes to that, to the flyback, which also connects to the positive. And I've also got two LEDs there, one for the main voltage and the other for the 12 volt, to make sure everything's good. So that's my driver, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for watching.